Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TVGB ViveStream. My name is Jake Saper. I'm one of the editors over at thatvideogameblog.com, and I'm here to show you the best and worst the Vive has to offer. Today, we are playing a game I've never even looked at before. I saw it for very cheap on Steam briefly. I thought that looks kind of interesting. Forgot about it for a few weeks, and here we are. This is Apocalypse Rider. I know it involves the apocalypse and riding a motorcycle, and that's about all I know. I played for 2 minutes while I was setting this up, and that's about it. So, let's look around our menu area. The logo back there, we have options. Options are nice. We were talking about miles per hour. I am absolutely American. Shocking, I know. Keep out, play, ride, I guess it's the same as play. Maybe play, it seems like play is a map. Whatever, I don't know. Let's just get into this. The game actually started immediately when I turned it on. I had to pause it and go back to the menu. One thing I already like from here is that your in-game controllers still look like Vive controllers, but like decked out ones, and like Apocalypse motorcycle gear, which is always cool. One thing I want to check in the options before we start. Nothing about, I don't know, I feel like I'm not at the right height, but doesn't seem like there's an option to fix that, so let's just go in and hope that it all works out fine. Actually, one minor tweak I need to do before we do that thing that I just said. I changed my chaperone again. This is another game where I'm not actually standing up and moving around, so I don't want to be seeing blocks or lines in my way. Alright, let's figure out how this game works, shall we? You can combo near something. Yeah, that didn't go very long. Alright, I'm definitely sitting in the wrong place as far as this is concerned. Oh, there we go. Now we're moving properly. So I'm using motion controls to move back and forth. Is this just like an endless runner where I have to avoid stuff, or how does this work? So far, avoiding stuff does seem to be the key. I've been getting near misses. Yeah, this is a surprisingly neat road for the apocalypse. The vehicles are all dirty, but the road itself seems just fine. That doesn't look good, though. So is this just like a time trial game? Because if it is, well, it's kind of neat, I guess, but I don't know if it's going to hold an episode of the show. We may have to add something else to it. Like I said, I've never played this before. Though our episodes do vary in length, so we'll see what happens. I think I got as far as I needed to. Mission clear. Alright, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the next mission is pretty much the same thing. Yeah, we're moving. Oh, I see. Leaning back and forth helps with the steering. Which I guess makes sense if we're supposed to be on a motorcycle. So I think this might just be it, honestly. I think we might just be trying to avoid getting hit by cars while going down the road. Oh yeah, 18 seconds. Oh, that was a close one. Yeah. You really want to hold the controllers as like it's showing you to, like as if you're holding handlebars, because if you move your head and not the controllers, you don't turn as much. So you don't turn them like you would with an actual motorcycle. So you want to chain off your near misses and get as many of them as you can before you run out of time. Let's go back to our garage. It looks like there was a way to upgrade our bike, so that might be, that might add a little bit of interest to this game, I'm sorry to say. Oh, I can access the options from here as well. Oh no, these are upgrades. I can also buy a brand new bike. But I cannot even come close to affording that right now. So let's go back to the one we already have. None of them look like cool anyway. Well, they look cooler than this, but that's not saying anything. We can't upgrade. I'm not sure. Okay, it is costing money to upgrade. It would be nice if it, said something about that. let's, yeah, I like speed. Speed's good. Let's ride. Ooh, it's nighttime now. And there's no one around. I see counter 0 of 17, but they're, oh, near miss. So I have to get 17 near misses. It's gonna be really difficult when there's no one else on the road. Oh, you know, it probably would help if I held down the accelerator. I thought I was playing an endless runner game for a second. Which this is very much like, to be fair. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of time. Silly me. Let's try that again, shall we? 0 out of 17. I think I can probably beat that. Alright, we're moving, we're grooving. Man, it would be nice if I could do more than just go forward and side to side. No ramps or anything? Come on, game. Oh shit. That wasn't supposed to happen. That was not so much a near miss as it was careening into a truck. Which, you know, is similar, but not quite the same. There's really, oh wow. Really bad visibility. There were no options for the graphical settings. I mean, I know my computer's not the best for this, but I feel like there was no way I could possibly have seen that guy. Go back, actually. Were there options for graphical settings? I don't think so. Options, sound, unit, credits. Nope, that's all. All right, then. Let's try one more time. You can do this. Can combo near misses. Yes, I see that. All right. Let's not get hit by a truck this time, if we can avoid it. All right, that was a double. That's a good one. Oh, that was not near enough, apparently. Ooh, that was. Oh, God. On my max combo, apparently. Max combo. Gonna make a James Bond / Simpsons joke, and then I crashed into another truck. You know, I might be doing slightly better than this if I wasn't also talking at the same time, but I doubt I'd be doing that much better. In the night stage, some of those things really do seem to come right out of nowhere. Sort of very bright headlights, or tail lights rather, or lights of any kind. So it's the apocalypse. The streets are super duper clean, but there are no street lights. Don't even ask about street lights. Just got my lights knocked out, but for some reason I'm not dead. But, however, I am going to be out of time. Well, I'm getting closer. Slowly but surely. I don't know what makes you survive or not survive a crash. And now, I do want to be fair to this game. It cost $5. So, I wasn't expecting anything amazing. But I gotta be honest, I was hoping it would be a little more than this. Also, you know, fewer trucks that come out of nowhere and try to kill you by going about their business when you're nearby. That's how they try to kill you. It's totally their fault. Alright. Oop. There we go. Did I get it that time? Oh, come on. Fine. I mean, I upgraded myself as much as I could. Maybe I did the wrong upgrades, but I'm not sure if I can go back. And that was me scratching my ear and forgetting that I had a controller in my hand. I feel like we should probably just restart after that. And the crashes are really brutal when they happen, too. It also would be cool if we used the motion controls to control a bit more like an actual motorcycle. But I realized that would also make controls a little harder. So, you know. You gotta take your poison. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're alive. God, you can't look away for a freaking second. Okay. 17. I wonder if there are any other challenges. And you have to save up for quite a while to force those other bikes. Especially since during that time you won't be able to upgrade your bike because you gotta save the money, so I don't know, it seems difficult. But I guess it's not so different from like your Forzas and the Crews and racing games like that, where you can upgrade your vehicles and also buy new ones with the same currency. Oof. You know what? Yeah. I gotta stop using the quote-unquote handlebars like they're actually handlebars, and thinking that I can go between things. It's more like you shift them when you're turning. Here, I'm just trying to get to a certain point before I die, or run out of time. Oh god. Oh, I'm still alive. Oh, I got an extra 20 seconds that I did not need. Time ones are easier than the near-miss ones. Because now, you know, I can just cruise. Mission's over. I just have to not die. Well, so much for that. Oh, nope, I'm still alive. So yeah, once you pass the goal, I guess, you know, not crashing and getting further determines how much money you get. There was no way around that. Wait, mission failed? I don't... what? Okay, obviously the thing I was looking at to tell me what I needed to do was not telling me what I needed to do properly. I mean, you'd think that that white mark in the middle there, that's where you need to go, but I guess you need to go to the end of the map or something? I don't know. And if that's the case, what's that white mark for? It's like a little finish gate, it looks like. Or I guess that's the checkpoint. Yeah, that's what it is. Answer my own question. Oof! So one thing you gotta keep in mind when you're playing this game is that it's not like a racing game where you can like nudge through past things or, you know, have, you know, full free movement. Basically, it's like an arcade game, like a classic arcade game. There are 3 lanes. Or maybe not an arcade, well, still some arcade games. It's also like those, you know, really crappy square-based 999 to 1 game console things you have. Where you have to switch, it's just like, I'm making this overcomplicated. It's like an LCD game, basically, in that there are 3 set lanes and there's nothing in between. So, you know, you gotta keep that in mind. It makes it a lot easier when you think about it that way. Because you can't think like, oh, can I nudge past this guy? Because the answer is always going to be no, which is a bit of a shame. This feels more like a mobile phone game than anything, but I will give them props. It is 3D. I mean, it is VR and 3D. They go together. Ooh, that was close. And, you know, it looks decent for what it is. The graphics are low resolution, but I'm not sure if that's the game or the computer or the Vive or my own setup. But, you know, the bike is cool. You know, you can see the bike in front of you. The way it looks like you're actually riding a bike, but I don't know. I wouldn't call this one of the best or one of the worst games the Vive has to offer so far, honestly. I would call this interesting little diversion. Is it worth $5? Up to you. It really depends. What you've seen here seems to be more or less... Okay, good, it's daytime now. Seems to be more or less what there is. It doesn't seem like it gets much more complex than this. But, you know, on the other hand, it's $5. So if you're looking for something new to try with the Vive, just, you know, for gets and shiggles and you're not looking for something big, then it might be worth considering, but that's about it. You know, I wouldn't, it's not something that I'd go out of my way to play. I wouldn't be like, oh shit, man, you have to try this new VR game where you're a motorcycle trying to avoid traffic, but also it's the apocalypse. Because why can't I steer properly? My steering was messed up. I think I was holding the handlebars in the wrong place or something. There we go, I'm getting the groove back. Sort of have to move your arms with your head. I'm not sure how much the head controls versus how much the arms control. I'm not sure if the arms control anything when you're also moving the head. I'm just trying to use them both and doing whatever feels right. Right now, what feels right is not crashing. With the low resolution, it's still kind of hard to tell where the cars in front of you are, even in the daytime levels, but it's still better than the nighttime levels. Ooh, Nelly. Alright. Oof. Did I win? think I won. Yay! Let's upgrade our bike, because I'm not going to be playing this long enough to be able to buy a new bike. What did the next one cost? Oh, actually I have 1,671 and 73 cents right now. So actually I can soon afford that one. That one does look cooler than the one I'm using now. Alright, let's see what time it is. Let's go till we can unlock this thing, and then we'll call it an episode, I think. Assuming the footage worked. You guys may recall the fiasco from 2 weeks ago, from the last episode of the TVGB ViveStream, where I had to record it 5 times because of technical issues. Tried several different games, it was a nightmare. 35, huh? Alright, this is gonna be tough. I'm hoping I won't have the problem here. Since this is not a super intense game, I can't imagine my computer's gonna have any trouble making the video, so that's a good sign. You know, you got something really complicated graphically, then the computer might just be like, dude, I can't play this game and record it at the same time. Are you trying to kill me? Perfectly timed there, if I do say so myself. And I'm like, listen, computer, I have a show to do. But it never listens. Anyway, let's try to keep not crashing. Well, it doesn't matter, we're out of time. Come on, I want to get that other motorcycle. I don't know why I want to get the other motorcycle, but I do. Alright, here we go. I don't know why it makes you press the left trigger to start, the right trigger is the accelerate, the left trigger is the brake. You don't want to hold both when you're starting your motorcycle, I would generally think. But it's the apocalypse, so you know, different rules. Oh. Oof. It would be nice if the motorcycle, you know, like, turned when you're turning. A little more so than it does, rather than, you know, sliding around. But it's something. Oh god, that was a really close one. Ah, 3 lanes. Gotta just focus on that. There's 3 lanes. Just because you don't automatically snap to them doesn't mean that it isn't still 3 lanes that you need to worry about, and that was a terrible idea because I ignored the 3 lanes. Well, I didn't so much ignore them as I got caught by surprise. Come on, we can do better than this. We are the stream team. Let's do this. Yeah, I still know the name doesn't make sense. I'm still using it anyway. We might need to upgrade our motorcycle for this one, actually. Which would go against our goal of unlocking the other one, but you know, sometimes that's what you gotta do. You gotta spend money to make motorcycles. Something like that. My grandparents always said, you have to spend money to make motorcycles. They were bikers. No, they were definitely not. Man. But considering how slow this feels compared to how it could be, I kind of feel like a grandparent right now. At least my motorcycle does. So like I was saying before, I may need to upgrade. Yeah, I definitely need to upgrade my motorcycle, given, you know, I haven't even crashed. And I still have more than 10 near misses to go before I reach the goal. Now, yeah, still more than 10, technically. 11 is more than 10. Alright, fine, let's upgrade a little. I don't want to, because I am trying to unlock the other bike, but gotta do what you gotta do. It's so sad. Let's try that and see if that does the trick. It says something about tilting your head to steer, so maybe you don't need to move the controllers. Maybe the controllers seems to work the same as tilting your head, actually. Maybe the controllers feels a little more natural, as one would imagine. The other thing that occurs to me is that we saw that map thing. And never mind, moving the controllers does not feel more natural. Because I don't know how I'm supposed to be moving them. So, head it is. Come on. I know this is going to be a tight one. There we go. I'm not quite as frantic as I was when I started. I'm getting a little better. So that's, you know, that's going to count for something, right? Oh. Oh, don't want to hit the fence either. I'm assuming that's bad. Oh, man. So that speed upgrade ended up meaning 1 extra near miss. Come on. Last try on this one. I give the game credit. I am, playing it. It's fun for what it is. But it would be nice if it didn't have that. No, that's the wrong choice. It didn't have that 3 lanes thing going on, which keeps killing me. Because by the time I see that there is indeed a car in the other lane, it's too late for me to go the other direction. So that might just be my fault, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to up the acceleration, aren't I? The expensive upgrades. But, that's how it goes in these things. Yeah. It may also be worth trying to improve my scores in other stages. I'll be doing okay this time, but time is still going to be the issue. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I did not see that car. Alright, I'm going to give one actual last try, but I'm going to up my acceleration first. See if I can get through this one without, getting severely hurt. Let's ride. 2, 1. Man, this biker would be so dead by now. Only crash head-on into a truck so many times at top speed before there start to be some consequences to your health, I think. Trucks are just the worst thing in this game. They take up a lot of space, but they only count as 1 near miss. That was just not fair. But I'm not dead yet. So I gotta, move and then... Oh, come on, that was definitely a near miss. Alright. This has not been my best run, even with the increased acceleration. I think that's going to be about it for now. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you have any thoughts for games that you'd like to see us play here on the TVGB ViveStream, give us a comment either on the blog or on YouTube. Find written content at www.thatvideogameblog.com. Let me know what you want to see next. We're probably not going to do another episode of this, because I think we've seen about what the game has to offer. What are we doing next? I don't know. Maybe you can decide. Yeah, leave us some comments, and I leave you now to the sounds of me taking off the headset and ending the recording.